are at the end of April, coming into May now. It's been almost 2 months now since I hurt my hip. And from the last video, remember we were saying that I was going to do the marathon, but probably just walk it. The reason I was going to do that was because I was under the impression that for a charity position, if you get a charity position in the marathon, you can't defer that place. But it turns out that you can, or at least you can with guide dogs. So they were really nice, super helpful, and they said, yeah, of course, no problem, we'll defer your place to next year. So I would have had a good time just walking around having fun anyway, but I think it's better, as it's quite hard to get into the marathon, to just defer it to next year. So that's what I've done. So I did take part in that. A slight blessing in that was that it was one of the hottest marathons, if not the hottest London marathon on record. So a lot of people found it quite difficult, so count my blessings there on that one. But it'll be good to hopefully, touch wood, run it when I'm healthy. So what's my update, what's my status? Well, I haven't done a hell of a lot of anything really. I went to physio for about 6 weeks, and she said that yes, she concurred it probably was my hip flexor. So we worked on that. I've been doing a bunch of stretches and stuff, and there was a significant improvement at first, and then it's just sort of plateaued at this annoying numb pain, and it moves from where it is, from my leg to my hip to my ass. So she said, you know, she doesn't really know what else she can do for me, so she wrote me a letter to go to my doctor and to try and get an ultrasound done. So I guess that's next on the list. I have run once, no, twice now in the last week or two. That's 2 weeks, once per week in the last couple of weeks. I did 3 miles and just took it really easy with some walking in between. And I could definitely feel that my hip wasn't right, but I didn't come out of it any worse than what I started with. So I'm off to Sutton Park now. The first time I've been to Sutton Park in the Midlands, so I'm going to go there. It's a very cloudy day. I probably expect it's going to rain at some point, but I've got the GoPro. We're going to pop over to Sutton Park and go for a little run.